On a winter night during a blizzard in 1964, Dr. David Henry, a doctor with an unknown past, is forced to deliver his own twins with the help of a nurse, Carolyn. When his son is born, everything goes well, but his daughter is born with Down syndrome. Motivated by his past, he tells Carolyn to take the baby to a home, but instead she runs away and starts a life of her own. Although this is out of character for quiet, sweet Carolyn, she decides it's time to turn her life around and do something out of the ordinary for once. David truly loves his sweet, sensible, kind wife, and in trying to protect his princess in her sparkling tiara of melted snow, David tells her her baby girl has died. The children grow up worlds apart, and although David gave his daughter away in an attempt to keep his family whole and happy, things start to fall apart almost instantly. His wife Nora cannot forget her baby girl and is tired of being sheltered. His son Paul wants to know more and becomes closer with his father, while David tries to pretend as though his daughter never existed and to distance himself from everything. In trying to create the picture-perfect family, David tears them apart. Carolyn lives a baby of her own, fighting for her right to an education and a life like anyone else. Although their life appears to be less than ideal, they're honest and happy. Paul grows up, feeling as though he's missing something, and buries his frustration and sadness in music. Nora seeks something to ease her loneliness. She starts working at a travel company, even buys it, but this still isn't enough. Finally, when on a vacation meant to bring the family closer together, Nora finds comfort with another man. She left her clothes on the beach, symbolizing her need for things to be discussed openly, instead of hiding all the problems. Although both her son and her husband see these clothes and know what has happened, it is never spoken of. David loses himself in taking photos. At a convention, Carolyn approaches him and learns that he has kept all of her letters boxed away, the same way he kept the truth about his daughter. Before he can get any answers from her, she leaves. Distraught, he runs to his old home, symbolizing that perhaps this whole time, he too has needed to discuss the past. Here, he meets Rosemary, a young pregnant girl. He tells her about all of his troubles, relieved to finally have the opportunity to express himself. Upon arriving at home, David finds his family furious. The tension erupts a few days later and Paul runs away. Although he is found not long after, the family is never whole again. David moves away to live with Rosemary to look after her, and Nora and Paul remain in his family home. While David's family is being destroyed, Phoebe's life is progressing well. Years later, David decides to tell the truth, but Paul and Nora aren't home when he goes to see them. Instead, he fixes a leaky faucet Nora always wanted him to fix, symbolizing his guilt and his wishing that he had done things earlier, and that now he wants to make his family happy for real. He dies a few days later. After finding out about David's death, Carolyn seeks out Nora and Paul and introduces them to Phoebe. They're all reunited. Had David not worried so much about making something so perfect, things would have been better.